Well, hey everybody out there in YouTube town, are you ready to get down? I know I am, this time with the last duel, my lady. Because I'm a dork.
I get it. Old-timey.
Dweeb.
Yes.
Guy, hold on. It's time for the last duel, my lady. Shall I take you to this last duel? This is from RS. We love RS, Ridley Scott, he's tremendous. And we also love Adam Driver, he's in this. We've got, I think Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are also in this. So this is gonna be good times. This is gonna be a fun medieval knights in shining armor thing. And Ridley Scott has done duels before. He did one with Harvey Keitel, I think a very long time ago. Anyway, what's in the description below?
In the description below are the links to our social media, Twitter and Instagram.
That's right, below. Do you like knights in shining armor?
Yeah.
Do you like Ridley Scott?
Yeah.
Do you like Adam Driver?
Yeah.
Check, please. Anyway, let's get to this, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit play now in 3, 2.
Fun.
There is only one question that matters. Do you swear on your life that what you say is true?
What?
Oh, I like it.
Oh.
My father told me my life would be blessed with good fortune.
Yeah? Uh-oh. Oh, that looks cool.
I'm married.
Oh,
Nah.
Matt Damon.
I was a good wife.
Adam. Matt.
Uh-oh.
The lady. My lady.
And then was judged and shamed by my country.
Hey. Tight. Yes.
I say before all of you, I spoke the truth.
Uh-huh.
A most unspeakable charge has been brought against you.
Affleck. I didn't
Why is he
recognize him.
blonde?
I almost didn't recognize him.
He attacked me.
The accusation is false.
Oh, uh-oh.
I am telling the truth.
The truth does not matter. There is only the power of
Whoa.
Oh.
I don't know why I said whoa to the scepter, but I'm like, that's
Settled
important.
Quietly. I'm innocent! I request a duel to the death.
If you lose, your wife will suffer
Wow.
dire consequences.
One of us has lied. Let us let God decide.
Yikes.
You do not believe me.
I am risking my life for you.
You are risking my life so you can save your pride.
Ooh.
Yep.
I mean, kind of, right? I mean, kind of. Dude, this is nuts.
Whoa. Those helmets.
Dude.
The penalty for bearing false witness
Was she
is
pregnant?
that you are to be burned alive.
I will not be silent.
The last
Oh,
duel.
that's cool.
October 15th, only in theaters. Not streaming anywhere immediately. I doth say that was, I don't know, old English Shakespearean is hard to remember. Dude, this looks tight. This gives me Gladiator vibes. Do you remember
Yeah.
his movie Gladiator? This gives me Gladiator vibes, big time. Especially with this sort of cast, the story, the scope of it, the scale of it. Ridley Scott loves to do historic pieces that are massive in scale, where he likes to step back and really see what it was like to live in that world from a distance. It's like, no, it was a whole civilization, a whole society of people. Fascinating stuff, really cool. Affleck was almost unrecognizable for a split second.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, who's that dude who looks like vaguely familiar? And I'm like, dude, Affleck with the hair and the chin and chin strap fleck? Chin strap fleck. Chin strap fleck. I am down for chin strap fleck. This looks, the last duel, I don't think I've been this excited for like a medieval thing since probably Game of Thrones. I know that's
Yeah.
really high praise, but like genuinely, I like, this looks like a fun medieval, like gritty, dark medieval thing.
Oh,
So, yeah. What'd you get from this? I'm sorry, I've been like gushing.
I'm really looking forward to this. The cast is really good. I love a good drama. I love a good history film. Super excited. And Ridley Scott.
The darkness of this is what is to the reality of what duels were. They were not fought by these, no offense, the actors are handsome, but like they were all scarred and dirty and they were all like beaten up. They're not like these like classically handsome like knights in shining armor. These are gritty warriors who fight battles and wars for their kings and their ladies and their lords and ladies. They do horrible, awful things, and they are scarred by tragedy, like severe tragedy. And it is not fun to be a knight, basically, is what they're telling you. And these guys get into weird dueling situations where you're like, what the hell is, why are they dueling? Then it becomes about an honor scenario, but then it's not about honor, and it is about honor. And then it's about just being a man on this planet. And it's sort of like an old school, it is an old school throwback, isn't it? To like medieval knight movies and stuff, which we haven't had one.
Long time.
Dude, this is perfect. We need something like this, right?
Yeah.
And what a cool way. You get Adam Driver, who was like a Sith Lord Jedi Knight, former Jedi Knight, and now he's going to be like a knight.
Yeah.
And so like it's like lightsaber is exchanged for a broadsword. Which is kind of what the lightsaber was originally based off of anyway. So Adam Driver with a sword and fighting, duh, right? Matt Damon fighting, duh. Ben Affleck being Ben Affleck, I guess you could say. Not really being Ben Affleck, but Ben Affleck doing character work. What did you think about Matt Damon's struggle versus Adam Driver's struggle, the plot there?
That's gonna be a really tough call until we see the movie due to the nature of the movie.
I didn't get a lot of plot. Yeah, I mean, we got some, but we know that there's a problem. That's why they're dueling.
Yeah, Adam Driver is either a really bad dude.
Yeah.
Or Matt Damon's wife isn't a nice lady.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to see how that pans out.
Yeah.
Also, I'm calling it right now because those helmets were not practical. A sword or a javelin is going through somebody's face.
Yeah. Because old jousting helmets used to have like a thing built up above their the eyes, so that if something came up, it would scoop up their face, or swoop up their face, I should say. How else are we gonna see Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and Adam Driver doing cool knight stuff?
Just take away half the protection. It's fine.
We gotta see their faces. We're doing a night.
It's fine.
These are famous actors. How are we gonna know who they are unless we see them emoting? Gah. She doesn't get it. I think it's cool, and I think it makes sense, and I think that for the vanity that jousters have and these knights have in these tournaments, it's sort of like UFC when you think about it, right? It's like the UFC back in the day.
Yeah.
Jousting, it was, except to the death. Imagine if there was to the death UFC. People would love it. They would love it. So this is going to be great. Society's ready for duels and jousting.
No.
And the last duel. This is the last one. Or is it? Whoa. So let's rate this out of 5 things. Out of 5 chin strap flex. Chin strap flex. Ben chin strap flex. Out of 5 of those, what do you give it?
Historical movies are hard to pull off. I'm gonna give it. It's Ridley Scott, and the cast is great. I'm giving it a 5.
5. This is completely out of left field. I wasn't expecting a period piece, especially like a medieval knight thing. This is like Ridley Scott having his like thumb on the pulse of like society's cultural zeitgeist, like what we're into and what we want right now. He's like, well, Star Wars is kind of like Game of Thrones in space. And Game of Thrones is like medieval knights. And it's all like medieval knights, except there's a bunch of magic and stuff. But what if I just did a realistic version of the medieval knights and said, okay, well, it's like Game of Thrones, except there's no magic because that's not technically real. So technically, there's movie magic, but in the real world, it's like there's not that magic element. So he's making like basically Game of Thrones without magic. So it's like, oh, okay, so it's basically the same thing as Game of Thrones, right? So like I hate being so comparative with that, but the grittiness of this. So that's gonna do it. Thanks for being here. If you weren't, this is irrelevant. You can't really hear it.
Yeah.
Weird. So what's in the description as we mosey out?
In the description is our social media, so Twitter and Instagram.
That's right. All right, people. That's gonna do, sir. Thank you for being here. If you were, if you weren't,
Yes.
again, how are you hearing it if you weren't here? Bye.